Hello guys, I'm back with another story. Um this one is gonna be about my first relationship or okay. This story is gonna be about how I was before my first relationship, during the relationship, and after. Now I'm not gonna explain, the whole relationship because that's gonna be like 2 hours, and plus I have like three different videos on it, all worded different. So I didn't get a girlfriend till the summer before ninth grade year. So keep in mind, this is my first girlfriend, and I don't know what she saw in me that made her want to date me, because I was not. I didn't have looks at all. I was not. I didn't stand up for myself. I would take shit from everybody. I would, I was basically just the, basically the kid that everybody picked on. I wasn't involved with any, groups of friends. I had a couple friends, but it was basically like we were the outcast, I guess. But when I got with Chastity, all that changed. So, ninth grade, everybody's starting to see that I'm acting a little bit different, and this causes everybody to kind of like start to talk to me and kind of find out what is exactly happening. When I find out it's because of a girl and I'm dating this girl, that's when I start to get more friends of people that are involved in these groups, kind of like the cool kid group type of thing. And this is when I really start to get a lot of noticeability. I don't want to say popularity because that didn't really come till about my 10th grade year. When, no, wait, 11th grade year when I took my shirt off at the choir party after school. But that's a story for a different time. But no, ninth grade year was the best year of high school for me. 10th grade, it wasn't that bad, but it kind of I didn't really have a lot of, per se, fun. And I knew it was possible to have fun in high school, along with, you know, doing stuff outside of school. 11th grade, boring. 12th grade, I was going through a lot of stuff. So, backing up, uh, so everybody really started to try to make friends with me. Now, before I move any further, one of my friends, I don't remember who it was, that had told me this. They told me the reason nobody would fuck with me is because, being that I was the quiet kid I didn't really talk to anybody except people who were in my circle. My circle was really small. I had one, two, three, four, five, six, maybe 5 or 6 friends that I really talked to. And these are basically the people who, gathered outside my car for some reason every morning before school and after school. Like, before school would start, we'd sit in the parking lot around my car and just talk. After school, sit around my car and talk for like maybe 10, 15 minutes, and then leave. You're home. So, you know, I've only been on 2 dates with this girl. 4 years together, 2 dates, never kissed. The closest thing we've done to kissing is talked about it. We've hugged, never kissed. We've talked about it, and I was gonna, you know, go for a kiss next time I saw her, but it didn't happen. I was planning our 3rd date. Then the week after planning it, that Friday I was gonna go on a date with her, and she broke up with me. That I think it was Wednesday. Hold on, I gotta see. So calendar. So it would have been in 2019, October 11th. So the 11th was on a Friday. So yeah, okay, so the day of the date, I was at work. And okay, why we broke up is making a lot more sense now. I'll get to that. I had texted her on my break and I said, "Hey, baby." And usually she'll say baby or babe or baby boy or something like that. Like honey, something like that. Like some sort of indication name, nickname that, you know, most people call their boyfriend or girlfriend. But the only thing she said was, hey. It wasn't followed by baby, babe, bae, baby boy, honey, sweetheart, darling, or it wasn't followed by anything. It was just, hey. Now, usually she would put 2 Y's on the end of A, but no, it was just H-E-Y. Just, really. That was a little weird to me, but I didn't pay much mind to it. So, keep in mind, I've skipped over a lot. This is like the last year of our relationship. So, you know, I'm still this loser kid and just wondering how I got this girl, and everything was perfect. It was the perfect relationship. Our relationship was what everybody wants, which most people struggle to get and most people struggle to find, because especially now, a lot of girls just like to play. A lot of girls like to play these games, and I've fallen victim to it too many times, and I'm sick and tired of it. So there's one particular girl I'm trying to get with currently that I don't think would play those games when it comes to relationships. But I mean, you know, they say even though you think a girl might not play these games, every girl does. I don't believe that fully, but I'm starting to, because it's starting to seem true. Like it's starting to hold true. So anyway, my voice is just not working right now. Yeah. But so where was I? So yeah, she texted Hey, and I said, I love you. By the time I get off, you'll probably be asleep. Because she went to sleep at like 10. I was working the double that day. Working 30 hours a week. First job, keep in mind. I'm on my first job ever, McDonald's on Highway 43. So, which now I'm working like 60-hour weeks at Lear. So, 60 plus hour weeks at Lear Automotive. So, anyway, production. I said, I'll probably get off. I love you. I'll probably get off. But by the time I get off, you'll probably be asleep. Good night. I love you, baby. Talk to you tomorrow. Now, we were texting through Instagram. So, if you know anything about texting on Instagram, you know when they see the message that says seen, it never said seen. To my knowledge, it never said seen. And I checked it for weeks after that until I got into a toxic relationship, which is on my first story on December 26th. Is when the toxic relationship started. Which the first 3 months of that relationship, it wasn't really toxic, but oh well. I'll explain that. That'll probably be what my third story is about. I don't know. That will be the story though. Anyway, so I checked it for weeks went by. And then finally my mom was like, text her and say, is everything alright? If you want to break up, just tell me. And if she doesn't respond, then just assume it's over. Now that sounds like I wouldn't be that devastated by it, but after the breakup with her, I didn't really give time to set in. Like when I just accepted it was over, rushing back into another relationship and it being toxic and breaking up that relationship after that's when both of them kind of started to hit at the same time. Which the second relationship I ended on my terms because it just got to a point where it was toxic and I had a realization moment of what is this girl done to me? Like, it took a toll on my life. Like, anyway, so, yeah. So, after that, after the toxic relationship, which ended on July 28th, 2021, I believe, me and Chelsea started talking again. And she said these words. Even when I was in touch with her, she said these words to me. And this is where I got confused. She did not mean this in any type of sexual way, because we weren't like that. I don't think I don't think she meant it sexual. I'm like 90% sure she didn't. But she said, I'll make you the happiest man on earth. To which my response to that was, I hope you do. I don't know why this is funny to me now, but I guess because I'm trying to block out the sadness part of it. But so I end up asking her out a couple days later, and she says, My mom doesn't really want us together. My friends don't really want me to get back with you. I'm focused on school right now. Okay, those were all in play in the first place. Like, when we were together before, those were the same kind of. They were still the same. Like, the same problems were still in the way. But we were together for 4 years with those being the same. Like, your friends didn't want us together, your mom didn't want us together, and you were focused on school. But we stayed together for 4 years during all that. And now you're saying that it's not worth it now? So 4 years, you ghost me. I want to come back, and you're just throwing all of it away. Now being 2023, which I've accepted away for now, I'm completely fine with, I kind of understand where she's coming from more now. Like, I know telling the story, y'all are not going to understand where she's coming from, but being that I know her personally, and, this is my life, and I know what we've been through together, I kind of understand why she's, not really wanting the relationship. Which hurts, but it is what it is. So, she says there's, like, I ask her out, and I keep asking her out, and she's offered me to be just friends so many times, but being that I wasn't able to accept us being broken up at the time and not having another chance, I kind of threw those chances away. Now, if she gave me another chance to be friends, I would, take that choice and be just friends. I can't really say why, but every guy knows why. I would take that chance now. So, now here's why here's the part why I'm kind of glad the breakup happened. The reason I'm glad the breakup happened is because that breakup made a transformation of me to be able to be who I had to be to deal with the world. Like, I had to grow a backbone. I had to be able to say, like, what, fuck your feelings, and not get offended by the little shit, and really not get offended at all. And that breakup is what triggered that in me. So that's why I'm kind of glad it happened, but at the same time, I would get back with her, being that I feel if I get back with her now, I would be a better boyfriend than I was before. I mean that we're both over. Oh, that was. Damn, was all the flavor at the bottom? Being that, I was trying to thought. Okay, yeah. So, being that we're 18 or older, there's really no restrictions. Because we're both out of our parents' authority. Although, our parents may not want to accept that, it's the truth. They really can't hold us hostage, and we're basically adults now. We gotta, live our life. Now, my mom keeps putting on this fantasy that she's coming back and it's fucking with me. Because now she's getting my hopes up that, Chance is gonna come back, making me think she knows something that I don't. But every time I try to ask her about it, she changes the subject. Since I know she doesn't know anything that I don't know. But, her keep saying this over and over and over again makes me keep thinking that she does. She's just doing a really good job at hiding it. So, anyway, that's it for this story. I'm probably gonna make a story about the in-between of the starting of the toxic relationship after, like, the timeline of after the first story I made, and then before me and her broke up, and why we broke up and everything, and that whole day. I don't know if I'll make that into, like, 2 or 3 separate stories or one whole story, but that's kind of the stories. Hope you enjoyed, and I will catch y'all on the next one. I'm probably gonna record a song. Get you on this one. Hee hee.